Hi guys, welcome to PNE Java tutorials for professional and experienced. We will talk about singleton design patterns and its implementation. So first point is it ensures that only one instance of the class exists in the JVM. We have to make sure the singleton class must provide a global access point to get the instance. Third is we can implement singleton class in many ways. So many ways, like first is eager initialization, second is a static block initialization, third way lazy initialization, fourth is thread safe singleton, fifth is Beal perk singleton implementation, sixth is using reflection also we can destroy the singleton pattern. 7 using enum we also can achieve the singleton. 8 is using clone to destroy prevent singleton pattern. We will check how to prevent cloning from being cloning of a singleton object. 9 is using serialization destroy prevent singleton. 10 is example of singleton within JDK. Also we will take some example of pre-existing class in JDK. So there is I have created two package already, com.pne java tutorials.client. In that just private static void main string args, and one method is there, client for client test, and this is singleton test. So singleton test code is nothing there. I will just write fresh code so that you guys will be understanding easily. So what is our first step? First step is to create one, declare one same class variable, and that should be private static final singleton test. We will take name anything equal to new singleton test. Sorry, my bad. Second is we have to make sure one private constructor should be private singleton test. Third is to make sure global access point. We have to provide global access point. How we can provide? Using public static so that no object should not be created outside from other classes explicitly. Just with singleton test dot that get instance method would be called. Okay. Public static, and we will take just this class name. We will return this class and get instance. We will just return instance variable which we have already created. We have to return. Okay, that's it guys for eagerly instantiated. Now we will verify in client code. In client code, how we will verify? We will just singleton test, we will write here, and s1 we will create one object. If we are going to, if we are going to, okay, nothing, just a singleton test get instance. We should not use here new because new will give error. That's why singleton test s2 equal to singleton test. Our get instance method is already static, so no need to instantiate here. Okay. Now we will just take SOP println, and we will print hash code. As using hash code, we can make sure that if hash code are same, then we can make sure that both objects are created only once. Okay, we will I have saved this one. This class is also saved. Just we will run it so that we will see this output. Let's clear this output also. So hey guys, this is two object has been printed with same hash code. Okay, so it's not created with different object and different hash code. It means singleton eagerly singleton objective has been achieved over here. So what we have to do, just we have to make it private, declare, we have to declare one instance variable that should be private static final singleton test instance equal to new singleton test, and constructor should be private. Okay, make sure this is the second step. Third is one method should be public, so that it would be global access point for other classes. And that's it about early instantiation. And if we are going for second one, static block initialization, then we can achieve, like, we have to just declare here a static block and we have to just copy paste this much. But anyway, and here we are going to define null, and yeah, we have to remove final because we are declaring second time, initializing second time. First time we are declaring. Now that's it. During class being called, it will automatically, in a static block, it will be initialized, instance would be created, and after that, if client is going to access, whenever it is going to access, same instance would be returned. Okay, let's verify this one also. Java application again created same object. Okay, for both, s1 is second object, s2 is second, s1 is first object, s2 is second object. For both, it got created same hash code. It means we have achieved singleton design patterns using eagerly instantiation, and second is static block initialization. Third way, lazy instantiation. Instead of declaring over here, what we are going to do, just copy and paste over here and remove static. Return instance. So that's it, guys. We have extra curly braces. This is lazy initialization, but here, again and again it would be created. So for that, we have to check one if condition. If instance equal to null, then only we have to create the object. So first object, when it will be created, it will check instance equal to null, then instance would be created. For second object, if instance is already exist, then it will return the same object. So this is the third point, lazy initialization. We will make sure that whether both classes being generated same hash code or not. See, again same hash code has been generated. So third objective, third way also we achieved the singleton class. Now thread safe singleton class we will talk in the next video. Thank you guys. Please subscribe my channel for more videos like this, and thank you. That's it.